Hello, good morning. I'm not quite sure if I'm actually live right now. I do not like this. Oh, here we go. There we go. We're live. Good morning, everyone. I apologize for being late today. I was having some technical difficulties. Always figuring out how lives work is not easy. So today we'll be making a really cool Valentine's Day card. Wow! Look at this. So we have our prototype, and then we will have some hearts inside, and we can write a message. And even though it's after Valentine's Day, does not mean that you still can't give your card to somebody that makes you feel love, like your mom, your dad, your sister, or anyone in your life that makes you feel okay. Good morning. We have one viewer, and it's Tristan. Oh no, now we have two. Okay, so first things that we will be needing is we will be needing cardstock paper, any type of craft paper. So right now I have a whole bunch of assortments of different colors, but you can use whatever color you want. So we're gonna need that. We're gonna need some glue, scissors, a pencil, and maybe some nice colors to write down your special message. So we will be starting off. First, you need your hand. Do you have your hands? Does everyone have hands? I apologize. Okay, so first we will be tracing our hands. We're gonna be, actually, you know what? First we fold in half our paper. Okay. So we're gonna fold it in half this way so that we can trace our hands onto the card like so. This is what we're gonna be wanting. So first off, we're gonna be tracing our hands, and so you wanna have your pinky to be aligned with the fold on the side so that we can have it open like this. So first we're gonna just start out by tracing our hand. Let's see if I can get that in the frame of me just tracing my hand. Okay, flip this over, have this side. Okay, here we go. Slow and steady wins the race. Here we go. And then there we go. Okay, so that is okay. Perfection is not going to be acquired on this. So we have a little bit of, we have our outline, and we're just going to cut that out now. Follow the lines that you made before. Make sure if you can't cut this yourself, there's no shame in asking your mom or your dad. They got this. They're here to help you. So we're just cutting out right now our card. I'm not very good at tracing, apparently. So Valentine's Day was yesterday. Does that mean that we can't make cards today? No siree, Bob. Okay, so we're just gonna keep what did you guys do for Valentine's Day? Did you get any candy? Did you spend time with your friends? Did you get any Valentine's Day cards? Oh, Natalie says that her daughter's also making one. That makes me feel a little bit better. So we're almost done cutting out the hand. This is just the more tricky part to some extent. And then after this, we will be needing a different color cardboard to make the hearts that we will be gluing inside of our hand. Inside of our card. Okay, here we go. We're almost done. Final touches. Tons of candy, of course. Tristan went for a walk. Wow, cool. Okay, so we have our hands now, and now we will be making the second part to the card, which is the heart part. So we're just it's gonna need some time to glue. Oh, you made some crafts too, Natalie. I feel like that is lots of fun. That's hours of entertainment. So our next part on this is we will be making these hearts to put in the middle of our hands. So that's the next step. So what you're gonna want to do is that you're gonna want to pick the color of your choice. So we have some options here. Let's see what the people want. So we have orange, blue, yellow. Actually, yellow is not an option anymore. Yellow or or pink. So what color should I do for the hearts? Comment in the comment section. But so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna need 3 different hearts, and so we're gonna trace them out. We're gonna fold our paper in half again, and we will be just tracing the hearts, half of a heart, so that we can cut it out and glue it in the middle. Easy peasy? I think so. Okay, pink. We're doing pink. Good choice. Good choice. So we're gonna start off with. So we're gonna have to have our paper folded in half. You got that? Yes? Okay, so then we are going to draw our hearts on the side that is folded. Do not draw your hearts on this side. We don't want that. No. So we're gonna draw our half of a heart. Okay. This is gonna take some practice. That's okay if you don't get it the first time. Okay, there we go. So we have our first heart. Our second heart. And they approximately have to be the same size. And then our final heart. So our second step, my daughter would like to know where you got your construction paper. I got it actually at the dollar store. It was just construction paper, poster board paper that was just a smaller size. They're very vibrant, which is pretty cool. You can also use the first heart that you make to measure out the other ones. So, see, we're cutting it out. Let's see how it turns out. Is it going to be good? I'm kind of scared. Oh, there we go. So we can use this to measure out our other hearts. Approximately perfect. There we go. Okay. We're going to cut out our second one. There we go. We got our second heart. A little bit. It's okay. All around. So, the first one's a little bit bigger, so I'm cutting it to size to make sure that we have symmetrical hearts. And then we'll be cutting out the last one. Then after this is kind of tricky, but I believe you guys got this. We're gonna have to be gluing the hearts together. There we go, in our final heart. This one's a little bit, should I make an, okay, so we have our 3 hearts. It's okay, perfection is not always attainable. So it's okay to have a little bit of, if your hearts are not all perfect, still work, still good. Okay, so the next step will be to glue the hearts together. So first we're gonna actually fold them all in half. Okay, so the next step will be to glue them on the side. So we're gonna be gluing this side to this side of the heart, and then we'll be gluing this side of the heart to this side of the heart, so we can have our nice, ta-da, 3D, nice little, beautiful card. Also kind of looks like a pop-up book, but that's okay. So for the glue that I have, I just have Elmer's glue. You can use any glue that works for you. This is just personally what I had. So yeah, okay, here we go. I'm very nervous to see how this is going to stay. So I'm just putting a tiny bit of glue on the side, and then I'm just fusing it. I am putting it together with the other one. Just holding that. It's 3D. Yes, it is 3D. Isn't that cool? So we're just holding this together. Hold on tight. Make sure that it doesn't come apart. Very cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool of a time. And you can show, once after you've learned how to do this, show your friends how to make one. Show your siblings, your mom, your dad. You know, share your knowledge. Your dog, you can make a card for your dog, your cat, your grandma, your grandpa. You know what? Grandma and grandpa right now. Your neighbor, anyone. Teachers. I think that anyone could really appreciate this card. So right now we're just kind of waiting for it to glue. We don't want it to move. Okay, so our next step will be gluing it to the card. Okay, so we're still waiting a little bit for it to dry a little bit more, but the next step will be to glue these 2 pieces on here. Here, let me turn this around so we can have our nice 3D thing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna glue it. Da, 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 da. And you're going to want to put this in the center of the hands. So right where the fold was, right here. Okay, here we go. We're holding it down. We're holding it down. And we're going to want to hold it down to make sure that it doesn't come off. Da, 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 da. So we can count to 10. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Okay, so it's still not very, still can come off, so we're not going to want to touch and fool around with it. But this is family. It doesn't always turn out perfect. That is okay. It's the thought that counts. And so after this, we're gonna have time right now to write down special message to whoever you want to give the card to. So we'll be working together. We'll be writing our message on the card, and so you can write it on the hearts. Do you guys have any ideas on what to write down or who I should write it for? Leave comments. You know, I think that this might be going to my special Valentine. Who is that, you may ask? My cat. Her name is Mr. Wiggins, and she'll be loving this card. So if you need help, you can ask your parents to write down the message. No shame in asking, you know? Maybe they have nicer handwriting. That's okay. We'll let them take this opportunity. If not, you can write down your message. So, yeah, I will just we'll take this moment. We're going to take 5 minutes to write down something on our card, you know, make sure it have the final touches. We can even draw on the cards, you know, make it nice. We're gonna, actually, I've been inspired. I think that we're gonna write Happy Valentine's Day on the front of the card, you know, so you get to see this. Happy Valentine's Day, Mr. Wiggins. Yeah, no, Wiggins, Mr. Wiggins, very fluffy. She'll really appreciate this card. Unfortunately, she can't read yet. I'm still trying to teach my cat how to read. She's not very quick to learn, so I think that we might have a little bit of difficulty, especially because we do not speak the same language, unfortunately. Oh, that is a great idea. If you want to draw on the hands, give them, you know, put some nail polish on them. Great idea. Add some rings. Give them a bracelet, you know? Actually, I have the perfect... Unfortunately, this doesn't work, but you see, I think a drawing would be better. Maybe if you could draw a ring, but, you know... Still an option. So I'm just writing Happy Valentine's Day on the front of my cards. Yes, so my cat actually, she's an old lady and she used to be a barn cat, and the people that had her before thought that she was a Mr. Wiggins, but turns out that she's a Mrs. Wiggins. So the name's still stuck. She's 14 years old now. So actually, no, she's 11. I don't know where the number 14 came from. But so we decided that it's kind of hard to tell a cat that her name isn't actually Mr. Wiggins after all these years. So we still call her Mr. Wiggins, but now her retirement name might switch into Mrs. Wiggins. But that is to be seen. She still does not come to her name either, so I don't think it makes too much of a difference. Are we still writing a message on our cards? How is it? Are we progressing? Are we Natalie, has your daughter been able to keep up? We got our happy down. We're gonna write Valentine's Day. Da, 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 da. And then we can add. I'm trying to think of what message I will be writing in my card. I can't think of what I can write. I can say, thank you for, oh, she's coloring her hands. Good. Cards can really go a long way in showing your appreciation for somebody else. So, perfect gift. Perfect way to show somebody that you were thinking about them and that they are special. You know what? I think I'm gonna add some nails on mine. This is a great idea. So you can completely customize your hand to be looking however you want. Any colors. The colors are all your choice. You can paint the nails. You can give them designs on the hand. The options are endless. Really just make it to whatever you like. It's also good to take your time. There is no rush to the prize. We got to make sure that this is the nicest card we will be making all day. Oh yeah. This is not my best writing job, but it's getting the job done. And we are almost done. Valentine's Day. I should have gotten my mom to write this out for me because my handwriting isn't very good. Happy Valentine's. Make sure to come in on the other days of the week. I know that there's some other pretty cool activities going on. I will be here every Monday. Next week we have a pretty cool workout. It'll be lots of fun. You can do it with your mom, your dad, your sister, your dog, your cat, your bird. You know, anyone can come work out with us next week. It'll be pretty easy. Even I can do it, so that means you can do it. And yeah, so make sure to join us. Thank you so much, Natalie. Definitely a masterpiece, I will say. So this is our final reveal. This is our Valentine's Day card. So after this, completely go ham. You can make this to however you want. Color it. Write nice things. Add different colors. Make sure to write inside the card. But yeah, so this is what just, 3D. We have our Happy Valentine's Day in the front. Inside we can write some cool things. I will be doing that later for sure and giving it to my Valentines. And yeah, so you can will there be a guest appearance? Unfortunately, no guest appearances. There are people helping me behind the scenes, but I am the only runner of the show. That's all I can say. So, thank you so much for joining us this week. I hope to see you again next week, and make sure make sure to check out the other activities happening in the next few weeks. I will be here every Monday at 9 o'clock. And yeah, well, thank you so much. Is there any other questions from anyone watching? No? Everything good? We understood everything? Thank you for coming. Round of applause. Well, thank you so much, everyone, again, and I'll see you next week.